So whenever I get single leg X and their leg is stretched out, so like if I get to here and they're in this position, like they're gonna run away to escape, like this is the best time to use this. So back in the day, we would all try to be Eddie Cummings, and we would throw this leg over, and then we would try to like lock and then hit this heel hook. But the problem with this is like, this isn't stopping her from rotating, right? And I'm not really like in a position to pin her in to get a good break. So I saw Eddie Cummings do this instead one time, and I was like, this is what I'm using from now on. So as soon as they start to run away, I switch my legs from here to over the back this way. So I kind of turn my knees, and then I lock here. But what I'm doing is like, I'm hanging on her hip. So you see how my legs are on her hip? And like, there's a lot of weight on her hip right now. It's really difficult for her to move around. She's bearing all my weight right now. And I still have the bite on the heel. And all I have to do is hip in and straighten the leg out. And it's like a really tight finish. Right? I can turn. There's no way she can backstep out of this while breaking her own leg. So she can try to roll, but like I say, I can transition from here. So if she decides to like go for broke and roll on her left shoulder, I can loosen the lock, right? Go ahead. And I can switch to an E-bar right here as she comes over. Yeah. Right? Or I can let her continue to roll and just switch to the set and hit an inside hip one instead. The real trick to it is learning how to lock this hip out, right? A lot of guys, when they turn, they'll pull their leg out and they'll just like triangle here like this, and this is not good, right? This is, all she's gonna do is she's gonna turn the other way, right? Yeah, and then I'm gonna get my back taken, right? That's embarrassing, right? You don't want people to say that, right? So I wanna go, so instead I'll transition, right? I'll make sure I have a bite on the foot, I'll pull my legs out, right? And like I said, I'm going to turn my knees and bite down on my hip like that. That's the pressure I want. I can even bury my knees into the neck here. I have like a really tight finish now. And just make sure when you're getting this, right, if you're pulling the heel, that's not the finish. You're going to pull the heel to make the leg tight, and then you're going to drop your armpit to push the toes down. Right? So it's almost like a reverse toe hold, like trying to pull the toe. Right? I'm using my armpit to push this toe down. So if you can get on your bicep, that's even like right here, this is. Right, so I force the knee to get the reaction, right? So I'm taking my foot off, right, and I'm coming across here. Right, so I gotta be quick now, right, because she's probably gonna try to roll. So I grab it and I come out and then I switch to here. So I grab, you should be able to like lift your hips like this and keep weight on your leg. And then when you're looking for the finish, like I said, I don't want toes in the armpit, I want toes in the bicep, down low by your